YouTube, what is up? Pocket Profit coming back with another video today, guys. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 items that I actually sold on eBay. But before we get started with this video, guys, if you want to see more videos just like this one or anything about eBay, Amazon, online business, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you will get notified when I go live so you can ask me questions right away or when I put another video out just like this one. But let's go ahead and get started in the video. So the first item that I sold on eBay, as you can see, is this ink right here. This is a HP 920 XL black ink. I found this at a Goodwill for $2. It was $2 and it was expired. Okay, I've been telling you guys this forever. Expired ink still sells really well. Now, I sold mine for $13 and it sold within a day. I literally found it at the Goodwill. I took a picture of it while I was in the Goodwill because the sticker was on the back. Wrote the description, everything, listed it, and I woke up the next day and it already sold for $13. So really quick sale on this one. This one right here, someone sold theirs for $15.99. Let's see what else we got here. This one is about $15. Not seeing, it doesn't say a expiration on that one. Let's see, let's check out a couple more. This one right here is about the same as what I did, $13. Yeah, I mean, you guys just check those completed listings and look at it. I mean, this one was about the same, about $13 as well. And I'm telling you guys, mine was expired. I think mine was 2014 or something like that. Pretty expired or whatever, but these inks still work most of the time. I think I've ever had one get returned saying it was dried up, it didn't work. So it's just this expiration date that they put on these inks so they can turn more product and, you know, make sure stores are getting rid of the old stuff to get new stuff in. So, but literally, I think I've only had one ever that didn't work proper. So make sure you're really looking at these inks, even if they're expired. Just make sure you do your search, type in, you know, the 920 XL black, and search around looking at what ones sold for what, and make sure you're looking at which ones were expired and what they sold for. Too many times I have someone contact me and say, hey, I found these inks and they're not selling, they're not selling, they're not selling. And I'll look at it and I'll be like, well, you're asking non-expired price. And they didn't do that research when they're looking at it, that something that expires 2019 or a couple years away or whatever, they're selling for $25, but the expired market is actually like 15, 16. So you really got to make sure you're looking at that and make sure you're checking completed listings from expired to non-expired so you can get a better idea of what the price is. So I'm telling you to buy ink and make sure it sells compared to expired price and non-expired price. So make sure you do that looking and that research before you just buy it. So really, really, really do check that. I just want to make sure you guys fully understand that when you're looking at ink. But anyway, so that was a good item. Like I said, I sold it very, very quickly. It's probably because I was at the 13 instead of 14, 15, but I was okay with just letting it go. I wanted it, you know, a quick sale. Got it for $2. It's gonna ship for a couple bucks, and I'll make some profit on that. So not a big deal. All right, so item number 2, the second item I sold was, bam, some Polaroid film. Now, you guys, I've told you this before, Polaroid cameras are great, but the film is really, really good as well. The one I sold looked pretty much almost exactly like this and just about the same price. I got, it was just this white container box. It looked just like this one. It wasn't this blue version here. It was, because I think it came in, must have like been a 2-pack that was in a box like this or something. And you know, you open it up and they come out like this. So I sold one that looked just like this one, just a simple box and everything, and I bought it for $1. I was at some weird random thrift store that I've like never been to before, and everything in the store was half off, and so they had this in the their little glass area next to a Polaroid camera that was broken and like no good. And they had the film here, and they had $2 on it. I'm like, I'll take that please for $1 because it was half off. And I sold mine for about 16, so pretty much almost exactly like this one here. Same exact box and everything. And mine was also expired. Like a lot of this older film and stuff is expired. I'm gonna throw these in because they still work most of the time. But I got this. Look just like this one. This is not my listing, but it looks just like this one. My picture was much nicer. Just saying. But I paid $1 for it, and I sold mine for 16, and mine was also expired. I don't remember what my year was. I think it was 2007. So a little bit older than this one, and I still got $16 for it. And you guys, you gotta look out for this stuff. I mean, look at this: $21.99, $15.49, $14, $31, $23, 12 plus 7. Like, they will buy the crap out of this Polaroid film. It's really hard to find the older stuff, the 600 film and all that stuff. So collectors really want it. They want the real deal. It's just really good. I've sold other versions like 2-packs for like 60 bucks, you know, really high dollars sometimes when you can find it. So make sure you're looking, but also you guys realize that they don't all look the same. Like, I mean, here's obviously it says Polaroid big, you know, print and everything, and this one's like a different box. This one's way different. And then they also, like I said, come kind of looking like this sometimes. I've sold like a couple of them that look just like this one for about the same price. So make sure you guys are really looking for that stuff. It's kind of hard to see sometimes, but you know, when you see it, the Polaroid and logo and everything, just look at it, make sure the box is sealed, and you guys are gonna make some good money. So that was a good item. Sold it a bunch of different times. Polaroids are great. Love them, love them, love them. All right. Item number 3, the third item I sold on eBay is this Funko Pop GameStop exclusive Funko Pop dude here. I was at a Goodwill. This was a week ago, last weekend. I was at a Goodwill, and I posted it in my Patreon web page. So if you guys are in that, you saw that. But I found this one and the Batgirl version. So this is Superman, and then I got a Batgirl one, different one. But it's the gold color one that you want. Like the regular one that's not gold, is they make an exclusive that looks just like this, but it's this picture right here where he's like just the color of like gray and black. And then they have this edition that is gold, and you actually have to make sure, because this version when he's colored like black and gray is like 10 bucks, not worth a lot. But this one, the gold one, is like a $35 item all day long. And so I got this one and a different one, but this one I got for $5, $5 at a Goodwill last weekend, and it sold for just right here, right, same price, like the $35. It took maybe a week to sell, so really good item, sold very quickly. It had watchers on it like instantly. So the market's right here at the 35. Yeah, here's a picture of the other one. See, it's exactly the same box, same everything, except for the guy inside is not the gold color like that. The Superman guy is not the gold color. So the difference is just the character. The box is the same. So make sure you guys are checking that, doing your research correctly. I mean, it's pretty easy to see he's gold, the other one's not, but I just want to make sure that you do the check and you're checking completely that is going to hugely impact the value. So make sure you're looking at that. But he still sells good, it looks like. So if you can get it for $1 or so and sell it for 13, that's not bad. But I mean, the gold one is where the money's at. Here's like a 32 with $4 shipping. There's just not a ton of them on here. So here's another one that was $35.99 with some shipping. Very cool. This one went for $19.99. Probably underpriced it, obviously. 38 with best offer, $34.99. So yeah, anytime you guys see any of the Funko Pops that are like the gold solid colors or exclusives, make sure you're really looking them up. And it's just simple. Just type in, you know, Funko Pop 83 GameStop exclusive, or Funko Pop Superman 83 GameStop exclusive, and then look at your completed listings, and you'll get a good idea. Also with these guys, condition is everything. Make sure the condition of the box is good. People collect the crap out of these things, so make sure when you're doing your research, make sure the box is really nice. You know, not a lot of scratches, things like that, because that means a lot to a collector. So I mean, if I would have found this and it was beat up a little bit. The box was kind of scratched up a bit, some dents, some dings, whatever. I would have priced it, you know, probably $5 to $6 less, and go from there. But it was really clean box, really, like, pretty much someone just bought it, collected it, and then donated it. Don't ask me, I don't know why, but I found it and I bought it and I made some money on it. So and then that also goes with shipping it, you guys. Make sure you're really taking the care to ship these. They are very, like, crushable. They're not super well made, as in, like, durable. So you know, make sure you're doing the bubble wrap, box, all that stuff to really protect it, to get it to your customer. They're very light though, so that will help with shipping, since you're, you know, bubbling it more and boxing it better and whatever. But very, very cool item. These Funko Pops sell really well. Like I said, there's a huge, huge, huge collector's market for it, so make sure you're looking them up all the time. So that's a cool item. Bought it for $5, sold it for $35. Very nice. All right, item number 4. The fourth item, bam, is a massager. I tell you guys about these Homedics massagers all the time. I don't think you're listening. I don't think you're listening to me, but they sell really, really well, especially, you know, the December months, the Christmas months, all that. They sell really well for good money. Now, this one was a little different. First time I think I've sold this one, I think. I might have sold one other time a long time ago, but it's been a while. So this one is the Homedics massager, the PAQ30H, okay? So if you guys don't believe me, please go ahead and look it up yourself. Type in Homedics PAQ-30H, and you'll be amazed in what they sell for. This one is really cool because it has the built-in heat. If you guys can see right here, this, like, almost like X, red X, it's like built into the system of heat. So anytime you see these Homedics with an H after their numbers or in their model number, that means it's supposed to have heat. And what's different about this one is a lot of the other ones, see these little knobs right here? That's where the heat comes from, and you have to make sure you have the red tips for it. But this one's different and special in a way that it comes out of this right here, this mark right here, this X. So it doesn't need those tips. So if you find this ever, you don't have to worry about having the special tips that go on it, because it comes right out of this little X thing or whatever. But I got this from a Goodwill for $7. Not bad at all. $7. Was able to test it in the store. They have plugins. Tested it, turn it on, put the heat on, make sure it was warming up and everything, and really just a really clean item. And I sold mine for about $40. And you guys can see here, this one, this person got almost 40. This one took a best offer. That one was 50 plus some shipping. Crazy, probably because it had the box and everything. This one was 38, 45, 48. It had the extra little tips down here. 29 with 12 shipping. So you guys, really, really good item. These Homedics massagers really do sell well, especially the ones that have heat. So really, really, really make sure you look for the ones that have that H in the model number for the heat, because people love them. They're just amazing. You know, massage. I don't know. I've messed with it. I don't know if it really does anything for me, but people love them. I sell them all the time. And the more intricate ones, the ones with heat, the more settings, the better. The more bells and whistles, the better. The more money you're gonna make on it. So please listen and look out for these massagers. Just also be prepared for they're heavy, okay? They're very heavy, and they cost a little bit to ship. But if you're getting into them a few bucks, that's selling for 40, 50, 60, like, it's not a big deal. Just know, you guys got to make sure you know that the shipping cost is going to be higher because it is a heavy item. So make sure you do your, your research, and then also make sure when you're looking at the percents, you're factoring your eBay, your PayPal fees, and the cost of the item, and what your estimated shipping cost is gonna be. So make sure you guys are doing all that. I don't want you to get blindsided where you're making $1 or $2 because you paid too much, because the shipping is gonna be kind of a lot. So that's my little quotations in there, so you guys can make sure you do that research and really make a lot of money on these items. So Homedics massagers, make sure you're looking for the ones for heat. This one's nice because it has this X little mark here, so you don't need the tips, but all the other ones normally need these reddish metal tips, so make sure you're looking at that. So anyway, that is enough on that item. Very cool item, sold very quickly, maybe a couple weeks or a week or two, so not bad at all. So the next item, the last item, item number 5 is this, not keyboard, this Apple mouse. Okay, I was at a Savers, and in the glass they had this and a different one, a brand new sealed Apple A1152 USB wired Mighty Mouse. Okay, now I got this for 20 bucks. That's it. I got it for $20, brand new, sealed, factory sealed and everything. So I thought it was really, really cool. Now, the kind of the weird thing with this item is the prices are kind of a little bit all over the place. A little bit. Like a good example is this one right here. Was they sold it for 50. This one I don't really count so much because it's not in the box and everything. Went for 36. Then this sealed one went for 71. This one went for 70. And then you have this one that went for 30. And this one 47, 40. You know, so it was a little bit all over the place. This one was 40. But when I was doing my research, you know, I saw, you know, they're up in the 50, and then I saw a couple at the $70 range, and this one was about $70 range. And when I was looking at what was available right now, what could people purchase right now, what pricing was it at, and the lowest one was around the $70 mark. So, you know, this one 30, the other one's 40, the other one's 50. What I did is I looked, I'm like, okay, well, the only way you're gonna buy this is if you're paying for 70, because that's where the market is, because no one else has one for cheaper. And there were a few sales right around that $70 mark. So I was like, well, I'm gonna price at 70 just to see what happens. I mean, I paid 20, I can always come down. I'm gonna see what happens. And I sold it just about the same exact price as this one, about $69.99, 70 bucks, you guys. And it took 4 or 5 days. It was very quick sale, not bad at all. And I paid 20 bucks. I paid $20, brand new sealed, never opened Apple product, and sold it for 70. So make sure you guys are really looking at anything Apple. I mean, look at these other ones though. These other ones are like, they're new but out of box because they're not out of the wrapper and the film and everything, and they're still getting like 47. They're still getting even used, not new. Look at this. This is like for $14. This one went for 49. This one's open box new, went for $69. Like, people love this stuff, and they love Apple products, and they really like the Mighty Mouse because they have like the scroll bar thing right there, and it's different, it's cool. And not only is there like the people that want to use it for real, they want to actually open it and use it, there's collectors for Apple products. So anytime you find one brand new sealed, really please just look it up and search, you know, make sure you're typing in the model number and scan the barcode, whatever you got to do to make sure you're getting the right information, because they sell really, really, really well. So make sure you're looking at all Apple products, especially brand new sealed, guys. You're going to normally have to pay up for them, but you're going to make something off them as well. Very, very cool. But you guys, that's all I got for you today. That was 5 items that I actually sold on eBay. And if you don't believe me that these things are selling, go ahead and, you know, search them, check completed listings, and look for yourself. So I hope this video helps you guys out. I hope it lets you get some ideas for things to look for when you're thrifting, garage selling, you know, doing whatever. And I hope you guys can find some of these items as well. But that is all I got for you today, guys. Make sure you like this video. Comment down below. Have you found anything like this? Have you sold an Apple product like this? Have you found an Apple product sealed brand new before? I'm curious to know. And lastly, guys, if you like this video, make sure you like it. And if you like this kind of content, you like learning about eBay, Amazon, online business, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you will get notified when I put a video out just like this one, or when I go live and you guys can ask me questions right then and there. But you guys, that is all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Pocket Profit out.